Radio.
Welcome everybody, Hump Day Show here in the late night edition. Hey.
What was that song?
What's up, guys? So the other gig got canceled, so Arrowhead said, come on over here and play. Late night edition, Hump Day Trio, pop-up gig. So thanks for watching. What's up, Dylan?
Hey. If I ever told if I ever told pretty baby, if I ever told the cities of the world, show all the ladies Thank you. I got you.
Day Trio pickup gig. We were supposed to be at the Boardwalk, but that got canceled because of the weather. And now we're here at the Arrowhead, pickup gig for the Arrowhead. So let's hear it for the Arrowhead. Hit the subscribe and like for Hump Day Trio. right, guys, Wednesday trio pickup gig tonight. They've been canceled, so we got this one here Arrowhead live here on the Jersey Shore. So put the comments where you're from. Please hit the subscribe button. Really appreciate it. Welcome, Wolf. How you doing? And Dawn, thank you. Everybody else that's here, thank you. So again, put the comments where you're from. Run
Get the thumb wrestle for that
Where are
song.
you at?
Yeah. Or another song I could sing if you can't. Did you do the? Because I can at least interject.
Hey.
Say thanks for coming
I'm not grouchy, I'm just tired.
Thank you guys for hanging out with us tonight, you night owls, you. We got this. Who? Somebody said you're an owl.
Take care of your awesome bartenders. We're in the barn owl. The barn owls, I think I'm in. Michelle and Emma, awesome. Woo woo! Take care of your awesome band, Hump Day Trail House. Take appreciate it. Goes out to Anthony, also known as Chris. Good save.
Hey, already get guys from Hump Day Trio live here on the Jersey Shore. Put in the comments where you're from and see where you're at. Who's the furthest from Jersey tonight? Last night it was India. Or something like that. So put in the comments where hit that subscribe and like, especially if you like it, because then the algorithm picks how many more people join the party. So come on back. And again, we're pickup gig tonight, off tomorrow. Saturday, cruise, sunset cruise on the ship, and then Sunday back here at the Arrowhead for every Sunday at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So hit that subscribe and like. Make sure you come back. What's up,
Just Ryan.
Sparkle? Thank you.
Watching the water from my head, Jesus, everything I did.
Welcome, Graham. Australia. That's the furthest from Jersey now.
Watching the sunset go on me, and come on again.
Towards the end, snare.
Oh, Take a short break. We'll be right back. We're Hump Day Trio. Take care, bartenders. Stick around. The Night Owls.
All right, guys, there you go. There is set one. A shorter night tonight because it's only gonna be like till 1 o'clock in the morning. So it's not a full 4 hours, but it'll be what it is. And thanks for watching, Dawn. Thanks for being here. Tennessee Tex, Wolf, all you guys, thank you so much. And Bernie Rosado, thank you. Metal Rocker, what's up? How you doing, bud? Sparkle, thank you. Thank you for being here. Utah in house. Thank you, Dawn. It was really hot starting here. Like, I forgot my fan at home, and I was like sweating like crazy. And then finally, they found a fan in the back room for me, so that's really helped a lot. Helped my brain think better. Yeah. What's up, Kaylee? Kayla. I'm sorry, Kayla. Is that Kayla or Kaylee? Is that how you? I think maybe Kaylee. Sometimes the pronunciations are so hard on here. What's up, Jason? Bloomstein, Graham, thank you so much. Bernie. All right. So, Kaylee, yeah, okay, cool, awesome. Got it right. Yay, me. All right, we're gonna take a short little break. I'm gonna go cool off a little bit. I'm sweating. It's really sweaty here. And I'm gonna get a drink. Thanks for watching, guys. Please stay here. Please stay and hang out. Hit the subscribe and like. Got 57 likes. So let's see if we can make 100 and see if we can get like 100 followers tonight. Maybe we can. Almost did last night. So don't forget we got some other lives this week. So make sure you hit that subscribe so you're notified. Hang out, guys. I'll be right back.
That was very good. Rest of the room, very good.
The mother is like was friends with Courtney. I was friends with my mom. Girls got leaders together. It's already like I said.
All right, guys. Back. Got a chance to get a drink, go outside, hit it. All right. Taz, what's up? Good to see you back. Let's see who else is here. We got a fish, dude. What's up? How you doing? All right, guys. Coco Loco, what's up? How you doing? All right, so just checking. I'm doing good, Taz. Doing good. We were supposed to play on the boardwalk with the fireworks, and then the wind was so crazy off the ocean they canceled the fireworks, and then they canceled on us because nobody really comes to the boardwalk when it's kind of really windy and cold like that. It was crazy. The last 2 days it was over 100 here, and then today it's like in the like almost upper 60s. It's just like it's freezing now. I was wearing my coat today. It was so weird. Crazy days, but I'm good, man. Yeah, awesome, Don. Yeah, definitely good right off the get. So anyway, they canceled on us, and then the owner of Arrowhead called me and said, "Why'd they cancel you?" And told him, and he's like, "That's crazy." He's like, "Come over here to the Arrowhead, and you can play here tonight." So after the other band, so he's throwing us at the end of the night. Really awesome of him to do that and help us. King Ring, Russia, awesome, man. King Ring. I don't know. I think we had Australia earlier. Russia might be the furthest from Jersey. We're on New Jersey shore, so right where MTV made it all famous. What's up, Elliot? How you doing? Elliot Owen, welcome. Kaylee, we are on the Jersey shore. So we're in, right now we're in Brick, New Jersey. Like I said, right where they made it, Seaside Heights, about 20 minutes away from us. So we're like, that whole area on the Jersey shore, live like a mile from the ocean. So it's kind of like that thing, you know. And little parties, towns all over. Drumming, I play 4 nights a week, so cranking it out. And I teach my drums, guitar, and bass during the week, during the days. Don't forget, guys, I do that. If you're interested, hit the link in the bio to hit me up for lessons. All right? What's up, Elliot? Ecuador. You're Astudillo? Man, I'm horrible with these names. I'm sorry if I butcher it, man. King Ring. No, you're not stupid. Not at all. Look at you. You're in another country. Don't speak English on a daily basis, and you're doing a pretty good job that I can actually understand you. Totally understand you, buddy. So, doing good. All right, sorry if I didn't butcher it, but... Yair Astudillo. Yair Astudillo. Yes. Okay. Now I see it. Yeah. Peru. Victor, what's up from Peru, man? How you doing, dude? How was your day? Mine was pretty good. Got canceled, taught, and then I think, oh, cool, I'll have the night off, and then, boom, we got the gig. The last minute gig, pop-up gig tonight. So don't forget to hit the subscribe and like so you're notified when I play. This week, it's Saturday for a show for a private party on the Queen Mary Sunset cruise ship that goes up and down the river here. So that'll be fun. And then we have Sunday night back here at the Arrowhead every Sunday, 7 o'clock, 7 to 11. All right? So make sure you hit that subscribe and then hit the like, because then the like helps the algorithm and picks up on it and all that. When you go chat with them, like, yeah, sometimes it's hard to read, like all these like weird symbols that you have no idea what they are. Kayla, yes. Graham, how you doing? Elliot, thanks for stopping by. Hit that subscribe and like. So, Sparkle, you're talking about my lessons, or are you talking about something else? I'm sorry that the thread's so long. I know you guys have been here talking back and forth for a while. But if you are interested in my lessons, just go to my bio. You can get my links there, or just remember neilgarthly.com. I try to make it really easy, guys. neilgarthly.com. So just hit that up. King Ring, yeah, you're doing good, bud. Yep, aodg.net or neilgarthly.com. It all goes to the same place. Yep. Rodrigo, what's up, Mike? Where you at, Rodrigo? We got some crazy places tonight. We had Peru, Paraguay, Peru, Russia. Yeah, man. Virginia. How cool is that, man? That's awesome. Yeah. Mexico City. All right, man. Awesome. All right, guys. I think we're about to start. So. All right. Sorry, just scrolling here, guys. Just seeing what other people were saying earlier. Yeah. Australia, that's grand. That's right, you're in Australia. Yep, I remember that now.
Usually I do that, there's one more verse, but that's what I was doing. Well, I thought what you meant was just keep going to where I was supposed to say.
Thanks, Phil.
Yeah, but you guys changed it up quick. Nobody even knows.
All right, Tess, I think we're going to start in like a minute here. So, anyway, that's what we got going on today, guys. Thanks for watching by. Stopping by and watching. I really appreciate it. We're gonna have like another bunch of playing. So
Yeah, I do that. I can see clearly now. But I do that part.
The trolls come out at night. The little tiny trolls. All right, guys. I think we're starting here. What's up, Lukey Luke?
I like how we came in there, whipped our songs out.
How you doing, buddy? Rodrigo, thank you so much. We're rocking up. We're starting to gear up here. Thank you guys for watching over the channel. I really appreciate it. Love you. And thanks for coming by. We are playing on the Jersey Shore. TMO 82. So right on the Jersey Shore. Right where MTV made it famous. So hit the subscribe and like. We're Hump Day Trio. Drew Anderson on guitar. Mike Jackson on bass. I'm Neil Garthly. Well, here we go. What are we doing? So again, hit that subscribe and like, guys. Please do. It really helps the channel. Helps build it up. Thank you guys. Wolf, Dawn, Johnny, Tennessee Tex, all you guys help out. Really appreciate it. Much love to you guys. Yeah, Taz, we're gonna get it right now. What is this? All right, I'm gonna try a song. Gonna try a song we really don't do.
Thank you in the back row. We've never done that song before together. Woohoo!
like that song. It gives me a little drum solo.
What do you want to hear? No, what do you want to hear? I know what you're doing. Not you.
Gotta make sure you're plugged in.
It's okay. I can do some stuff. All right. Well, I'll do some 90s. I got you. I'm having trouble trying to sleep. I'm kind of simple right now. As time ticks by, still won't try. No vessel crossed out in my mind. All along the road. It's his birthday.
Mike's birthday? 11 minutes.
So we gotta wait 11 minutes to say happy birthday? Right now? Oh, I guess we gotta play it for you.
Jersey Shore, hit in the comments where you're from. Hit that subscribe and like.
for the next 9 minutes. Thank you.
That's why you're so dry. Canada.
Cheers, everybody. Let's hear it for all the mods on this channel. I appreciate every one of you. And subscribe and like, guys. If you like what we're seeing here, please hit the sub. Please hit the
You want to
like.
hear?
We play live every Sunday here.
You did a whole shoulder shrug and everything. I want to hear the infomercials when I'm sleeping at night. I know you want to be sleeping right now.
Don't we all? Suck it up, Buttercup. Yeah, literally.
Well, till you figure out, I'll do another 90s tune. All right. After this. I have to look for the words again. I got you. close and take me away. What shall I, what I could say? What good and know I gotta go. Oh, I wish it wasn't so. After this.
She said no. Oh! She's getting feisty in her old age.
Guys, thank you so much for staying up with me. If you're around the world, maybe it's night, maybe it's morning where you're at, but thanks for hanging out tonight. Hit that sub, hit that like.
Probably shut that one too.
Yeah.
Now play.
Now play.
So they can hear it.
Play regular. Say one here. Did you say whack-a-neil? Is that like whack-a-mole?
Bad boy, what you gonna do? What you gonna do?
I mean, that's all that's happening.
Anybody got a noise complaint? So the police showed up, said we had a noise complaint. So I think it's because the front door was open and people can hear when it travels. The sound travels out that front door. So I'm not 100% sure. But we're still going on. We'll see. We'll just turn it down a little bit. So again, we're Hump Day Trio live here on the Jersey Shore at the Arrowhead. Pop-up gig tonight. Our other gig got canceled, so we're playing at the Arrowhead. Don't forget to hit the subscribe and like so we're notified every time we go live. Saturday and Sunday this week too. Stop by, hit that subscribe and like. Put in the comments where you're from. I'd love to see where you're from.
Stay here until I'm back round. You want to stay here until I'm back round.
Thank you, Graham.
Yeah, don't leave me lonely. Like a picture's mine.
Requested Oh Sherry. I said, maybe if I clamp your balls. It sure does pretty high.
No. That's too high. But which one?
What's up, Lou GG? Welcome. Again, guys, we're Hump Day Trio. Hit that subscribe and like. Thanks for being here.
Sure.
Thanks to all the mods.
Oh. It's going heavy.
So next time, I'm really ready to get up to the city and work into.
again, we're Hump live here at the Arrowhead. Thanks for watching tonight. Hit the subscribe and like. Sorry, it's hard for me to read everybody's comments if you're saying something to me. But thanks to the mods being here. They can answer maybe some of your questions. And I salute you all.
The birthday boy. Well,
it's not anymore.
your awesome friend there requested it, or your girlfriend, your wife, whatever. The beautiful girl next to you.
That's all you can say.
She came out with that one, so we're like, oh, we can do that one. That's what you fucking get.
Alright, awesome guys, we got 100 likes, it's awesome. I love that. Let's see if we get 100 subs. That'd be really cool.
like a good point. You know what I mean?
All right, guys, we're Hump Day Trio live here on the Jersey Shore. Thanks for made it all famous, so thanks for watching. Stop by, sit a little bit, listen to the band, put in the comments where you're from. We've already had Australia, Russia, Peru, Paraguay. I forget there's some other ones in there, but I can't remember them all. But it's amazing. So thank you, thank you, thank you. Hit that sub, hit that like.
Everybody drink. Group social. Group social.
I can finish my beer.
In one go. Would you like
One go.
one go? Is that like the Super Bowl? Yes, that's a good one.
After that.
Favorite.
Thank you for respecting and hold all your applause till the end.
Hello, people.
Make sure you take care of your awesome bartenders out there. Tinkle Tinkle, Michelle and Emma. Take care of your awesome band.
Coming up at home, so coming on out to see. Just like children sleep on a treeless line. There's one more rising. It's condensing in light. No ever music's playing on. It's an alien view night. 'Cause I'm still in love with you. Won't see you here today. 'Cause I'm still in love with you. All this love is new. Believe me, sure you just I will watch you from afar. Believe me, love you like now it's getting late. The moon is climbing. Walk to celebrate. So shining light. 'Cause I'm still in love with you. I wanna see you there today. 'Cause I'm still in love with you. All this love is Thank you.
Yeah, it's okay out there.
So, thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
Yeah, wish I could sound like him singing, but
So, we're Hump Day Trio live here every Sunday
I do not.
at the Arrowhead on the Jersey Shore.
That's the stuff
So make
I
sure
wish
you
I could do.
subscribe and like.
Well, even like,
What song?
Sam, what's that song I always say? Not Rooster.
Man in the box.
No, the,
Alright, game on that, yeah.
like that's the one I want to do.
I can feel that, yeah. I know
It's Alvin Chain.
Yeah, not the case on the Well, no, you know. What's that? Yeah, understand that. Let's hear that.
They're saying,
Actually, we could do like a little.
But not.
It's actually Thin Lizzy, but
really
it's Metallica we did it.
Taz, thank you, buddy. Thank you, Taz.
Let's get a mosh pit.
Thank you, anybody that's hung out this whole night. I really appreciate it. I mean, I know it's late, but I think that's awesome, and I love you guys for it. So thanks for hanging out. And if you have to go, my blessings with you, and stay good until the next time we meet.
So like I'll do a little thing at night. Then it'll go.
Oh, yeah, okay.
Alright, that's your practice.
Alright, crank it up. Put on this distortion.
Boom,
duty, Charlie, for that one. All right, guys, we're winding down the middle here. Let's see what we got.
You can do this for the next 10 minutes, it'll be great.
We got about 10 minutes.
It's alright, because I want to go to Taco Bell, so. Hey, yo, get up Taco Bell.
So,
It wasn't my idea either.
a couple more minutes. Let's
Ball and chain.
song you always had for it? What's the song you always, last time you told me I didn't do your song, what's the song that I don't? Yeah, What's the song that
What's
you
up?
told me next time to play it for you, and I don't remember what it
Good to
is.
see you back, E.
I forget what it was, but you.
Like, maybe like yellow cars or like Evo. No, like classic, like ACDC.
I could do
ACDC. Oh, yeah, with
I love any skin.
All right, again, I guess we're trying to figure out what we're going to do. Some people are asking for songs. But, I don't think we're going to do any of that stuff.
I love you.
So, we'll see what we're going to
If I had
play
a
here. The
piano,
last
I would
couple
be-
songs, maybe the last song. Probably the last song. Maybe
Yeah.
two.
Alright, yo, who wants to hear Billy Idol?
Billy Idol.
Billy Idol.
Black wedding.
Well, I don't know. I could try it, but I might butcher it.
Yeah, I can do White Wedding. I can do Rebel Yell if you can do Rebel Yell.
Can't let anybody else play.
Okay, alright, yeah. I'm gonna play around. I don't know how to
No, well,
You might be able to pull off White Wedding.
Yeah, okay. I don't know what the neighbors want.
That'd be fun. Billy Idol was one of my favorite rock stars as a kid. I loved Billy Idol.
This is our last song. Thank you guys for hanging out with us.
And I went and saw him. I was
Us,
like front row when I was a kid. So
us
it was a pretty cool
outlaws.
concert.
Thank you, Mateo, for having us
And I
here.
love this song. It's one of my favorite
And
songs.
take care of your bartenders.
We'll try it. Hopefully we don't butcher it.
Take care of the band.
thank you, Mateo.
Alright, so-
White wedding. He's like, what? Little sister.
We're going to try it. All right. White Wedding. Let's see what we can do here.
We're gonna try it.
Do you know how to play it? Yeah, I know this one. How's it start? Yeah, right from it. It goes to D, right? B first. D, right? E, D, E.
Well, then you should
First, the second time, E first. E first or E first. And then the second time, E first. At the beginning is three, right? Ready?
Sister, what have you done? Sister, who's the only one? Sister, who's the secret? Sister, who's the one? Sister, just go. 'Cause I'm much Sister, who's the Take care, bartenders. Thanks for hanging out with us tonight. Glad the handcuffs didn't come out.
Wow. I kind of wish they did.
Yeah, well, that's it.
Ah, well, that was a good night.
Take care, bartenders. Time for Taco Bell.
There you go, guys.
Take her.
All right. Guys, thank you so much. Belinda Carlisle's awesome. I love Belinda Carlisle Wolf. So that was a great night, guys. Lots of fun. Pop-up gig. Thought I was going to have the night off, but ended up being here and with you guys. So awesome that you're all here. Boy, a whole bunch of you in here right now. And we're going to be winding it up. Graham, thanks for watching from Australia, if I remember correctly. Yes, thank you. Belinda, thank you. And E, good to see you.
Oh, we play Sunday every
DF, MILF, Lover, love you too. Seminole Wind, Dawn. Okay, let's see who else here. Taz, thank you again. Coco Loco, thank you. All right, guys. Dawn, Wolf, Tennessee Tex was here earlier. Not here, Johnny and Protagonista, but thank you for them. Really appreciate it. And glad you were watching White Wedding. Yeah, that was a fun one. That was a lot of fun, man. I used to love that as a kid. That was like my favorite song as a kid. So, yeah, that was pretty nice. That was a lot of fun. I think that might come into the rotation with us. I think it's well worthy. So, everybody that's here, thank you again for hanging out, man. I really appreciate it. Have a great night, guys. I know it's late, so I will see you on Saturday. Got a day off tomorrow, so everybody enjoy your days off. Got your Friday, TGIF. Is it Friday? No, it's not Friday. I guess it is Friday. Is it? Yeah, it is Friday. I got my days all mixed up from all these gigs I do in teaching. So yes, Friday tomorrow, TGIF. Mr. Carey, yes. All right, Belinda, thank you, and Taz, thank you, and DTF, MILF Lover, Player, stay safe. You too, brother. Coco Loco. All right, guys. So, show the room. This is the Arrowhead, guys. Got the pool table over there. Dartboards over there. Bar over there. Cooler over here, but he doesn't do any selling of the packaged goods anymore because the bands are here all the time and he makes more money with the bands. So, that is the room. DTF. Yeah, that's funny. All right, guys. I'm going to start packing up here. It's late. I want to go home. All right. So I'm going to put you over here. I'm going to start moving my shit around and hang out. You guys can talk a little bit. And then I'll do the final sign-off at the end of the night. Answer any questions. Anybody's got any questions? If you guys got any questions, you can always ask and I shall answer.
You know what? I'm sorry I can't sit here for one of the answers. It's not that short. You want to sit here for 12 and a half hours. That is a personal problem in my mind. I want to. But don't complain about what time I come here.
Feed the dog Taco Bell.
The dog will get spoiled when she sneaks into shit she's not supposed to. Well, feed it with the dog. What time are you getting her tomorrow?
So, what's everybody got going on tomorrow? Start the weekend off. This gig on Saturday looks like a lot of fun. It's the Queen Mary fishing charter boat that goes out in the ocean, but then at sunset they do a cruise around the river here, the Bay River, and then and it's gonna be a lot of fun. I'm looking forward to it. Never played on a boat like that before, so it's gonna be different. And then we got that same gig coming up later in the summer. Next, I think it's in the end of July. We got another one.
Well, never pays a man on Thursday. He pays us 6. Honey, never does that.
It's awesome.
Never.
All right.
So,
Let me move you over here, guys. Get it out of the way here.
it was 420.
Is that playtime?
There, she has them. It was like 90 some. I just had her put it back. Yeah. No, it already passed, but I'm not letting it go. But we already had the video game. We already dressed like Mateo. I need to ask.
Midgets.
They all dress like Mateo.
I'm almost there. You're close. I'm the closest one.
Yeah. We were gonna do that for your birthday last time, but I'm like, I'm not. Wait till my birthday. Wait till the 9th. I'm excited.
I'll wear your
So, Dawn, I don't know, I mean, I don't know if you saw this one before. This is the shirt I got when I saw the Dead & Company in Philadelphia about 2 years ago, I think it was, now. So, yeah, it's a pretty cool one. I dig it. Guys, you have a great night. Peace out. Dawn, have a great night. Thank you, MILF Lover. Appreciate it. Yeah, so I got it right at the concert. I love it. It's so detailed. It's like, and it's such a really good shirt. Grazie. All right, guys. Boy, you guys are really sweet drums and dreams. You too, Dawn. Have a great night. Graham, have a great night. Belinda, good night. Mr. Carey, good night. Toodaloo, kangaroos. Until Saturday. I'll see you then. Guys, be good. Peace out. Later, alligator.